Bam, we are live. There we go. Move this. Oh, let everybody roll in. Andrew should be here soon. I hope everybody out there is doing bueno. What? Damn, the live stream's been getting more views. That's cool. Okay. Everybody, just give me a second. I'm getting everything set up. There we go. Hope everybody's been having a good holiday so far. There he is. What up, brother? Merry Christmas to you and your family. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you and your family, brother. Good to see you here, as always. Let's change that. Never mind. I won't. Just getting some last minute things set up here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we are. Let's change that. There we go. All right, cool. Audio is all bueno. All right. I hope everybody's been having a good holiday so far. I'm rocking my... Which way are we going? This way. We Matter from the We Matter organization. I posted this on my Instagram earlier. It was a really cool early Christmas gift to arrive today. In case you can't see, it says We Matter, Indigenous Youth Rise. The back of it says Hope, Culture, and Strength. So, super sick hoodie. It's also very comfy, so I appreciate it. I just realized that it looks like the entire Hooligan cave behind me is like part of the blue screen, but I promise you it's not. Just the ornaments and stuff behind me. Enjoying a tasty fresca. But yeah. I forgot my show notes upstairs, so that's fine. Whatever. Fuck it. Holidays. It has already been super busy. I meant to do this live stream last night, but it was just way too busy. We have my youngest over and everything. We finished up the wrapping and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Just a lot of holiday stuff so far. And then... What is it? Last night we watched A Christmas Horror Story, which was kind of fun. It was kind of like a bunch of interwoven little horror stories. I only really didn't like the one. And that was at least just the ending. I've been hunting down Motu Holy Grails and finding them. Yeah, I've been seeing that on your Instagram. Super dope. Scare Glow was my greatest so far. Yeah, no doubt, dude. You've been finding a lot of really cool figures. I've still been hunting for the Assassin's Creed figures, but no luck, to be honest. The other thing that I've been trying to find is the Godfather game for PS3. And like you have all these resellers and shit selling it for like over $100 and everything. And it's just like, I'm not going to do that. But that game is super fucking dope. You get to play, as like, it's like you're your own character in the game. You don't play as like Michael or anything like that. But you basically work your way up through the family and play through the events from The Godfather Part 1. And it's just like, it's such a cool game. I love it. I wish I still had it, but I don't. And it never got like a so on my PS4 I have the Warriors game because that got put onto like the digital store and stuff at least. And I think it's just cuz Rockstar made sure to like keep the license active, whereas EA was just like, "Nah, fuck it. Like we made the game, we're done with it," and like let the license expire. And I just really wish that it had a digital release. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We're going to do some investigating right now for a second. Because I have my PS3 down here. I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to check the digital store. Never played that one, but I did The Sopranos and Scarface. I never played the Sopranos one. I played Scarface The World Is Yours, though. That one was fun. But to be honest, I wasn't like a huge fan. Like Scarface is I don't know. It's okay. I don't mind it, but like I wouldn't put it up there with like my favorite movies, to be honest with you. Let's go here. But yeah, Scarface, it's okay. I might have to revisit it. Maybe I'll feel differently about it now that I'm older and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't put it up there with like The Godfather and like Goodfellas and stuff like that. For me, at least. If somebody else feels differently, I'm not going to like argue about it with them. But yeah, it was okay. Excuse me. All right, PlayStation Store is loaded. We're going to see. I have a feeling it's not going to be on here, but that would be pretty fucking sweet if it was. Yeah, I know. Search. What is it? They have The Godfather 2. I never played that one though. Oh, never mind. So it's on the like it shows it's on the store, but it says disc only, so you can't buy it digitally. What's this one? After a series of unfortunate events, your Don is killed, so you must take the lead of your battered organization. When Michael is investigated by a Senate Committee on Organized Crime, he calls upon you to take back New York and expand into new territory, Miami. Build up your family as you fight with your rivals. There'll be a price on your head and a target on your back, but don't take it personally. After all, it's only business. See, that's cool. I've never played the second one. I've only played the first one. Damn. All right, well, what can you do? We tried. Damn. Well, I don't know. I'll turn off system. There we go. I'll have to do some digging. I've seen The Godfather 2 in like hawk shops and shit, like pawn shops. But I've never let's see. Let's share the desktop. We'll do some digging together. Or you can at least join me on this adventure of mine. Okay, if I move here, I'm behind the thing. I keep over here. Okay. Maybe we'll just make this a little smaller. There we go. Turn the microphone a bit. There we go. Boom. Haha. Okay. Internet. See, $80, $85, $130. Jesus. See, there's The Godfather 2 on Amazon for $46, but I know for sure I've seen it other places for like way cheaper. Oh, I got itchy nose. That sucks. Came out in 2006. Jesus. Let me see. because I feel like I remember what it is, or like how it looked and everything. But oh, that's loud. Oh, it's my dad. It'll be fine.
Someday, and that day may never come, I may call upon you to do a service for me. Until that day, accept this as a gift.
There we go. My phone will vibrate. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Okay, yeah. So, like, I do remember this right, because you could, like, basically customize the way your character looks and everything.
I have not forgotten him, nor the loss that you have suffered. Have you ever wanted for anything? Haven't I always taken good care of you?
I don't know about that Marlon
forgive
Brando impersonation, though, if I'm going to be honest.
My son.
A car bomb.
Where are we going here?
Car bombs are a great way to sneak an explosive onto enemy turf, kid.
Okay. Honestly, it doesn't look bad. I'd still play it.
When targeting a merchant, you'll see his pressure show up under his helmet. Everyone has two lines.
Alyssa, hey.
Where they'll give in and
Hope
where
all
they'll
is
fight
bueno
back.
with you. Happy
The closer you can
holidays.
push a merchant to their breaking point,
What I
without
loved
pushing
about
them
this...
over,
Oh,
the
hold
more
on.
cash you'll take home. But be careful. A man can only take so much.
That's just saying, if you intimidate them too much, then they'll, like, break and, like, try and fight you. What I loved about the Scarface game was that it was a living, breathing city, so even after you beat the game, you could still enjoy playing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Godfather game was the same. It was kind of after Grand Theft Auto, like Vice City, a lot of games try to do that same thing. Like that kind of really, as far as I remember at least, that kicked off the, like, you know, open world stuff. So you had 007 Russia with Love. That was like kind of the same thing. I think you played as like Sean Connery's James Bond in that one. Scarface, The World Is Yours. And then The Godfather was the same. Like, I know that I only looked at like really quick clips and everything, but like, yeah, it was like an open world kind of like GTA style game and everything. Super dope. Same to you and yours, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm not even tired. That yawn just hit me out of nowhere. All right, let us continue trying to find this. Yeah, see, even there, Scarface, The World Is Yours comes up. The Sopranos. I think this one was for PS2. Yeah, PlayStation 2, Xbox. That'd be cool if it was on PS3, though. I don't think it is. I don't think it ever got, like, remastered or anything. What is this? Oh, I've heard of this site. This is where you can, like, actually download kind of, like, games and stuff that got abandoned. The problem is, I don't know if it works on, like, with controllers. I feel like it'd probably be one of those things where I have to use mouse and keyboard, and I'm not used to that as far as video games go. I've always just played with, like, on consoles and stuff, so I'm used to the having a controller to do all that with. I'm gonna pull this up on my phone, because then boom, there we go. Spider-Man as well. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man game for PS1, I played that so much. My favorite suit was the 29.9 Spider-Man. It just looked so cool. The Spider-Man game for PS4. It's not too bad. I liked it. I haven't played the second one because I don't have a PS5, but the one they came out with for PS4 was pretty cool. Especially for the photo mode and stuff. That one was a lot of fun. Play the game. Okay, so I don't trust that site. I don't know. I'd love to find. Maybe I'll try and find this, and I'll play it either on the channel or I'm just gonna play it myself. But I really want to find. I want to find the physical copy for the Godfather game if I can. But god damn, it's gonna be so hard. Amazon. I'm sure this is gonna be fun. 168 plus 31.28 for shipping. God damn. I might have to just kind of hope and pray that I can find it in like a pawn shop or something somewhere. $80, 130, 85. I know that one says 40, but it also says plus $21 for shipping. Damn. This person, $25.83 plus $16 shipping. The disc doesn't work. That's crazy. So you want people to pay almost $40, like after taxes and all that, on a disc that doesn't even work. How the fuck does that make sense? Is there like a description or anything? Like, I don't even know. That's so dumb. Oh, do we have live chat going or is it just, yeah, I need to, there we go. Boom. Ugh. Well, all right. Assassin's Creed figures and the Godfather game that I want to get. Not going great. That's doodles. Oh, I did find one cool thing that I want to show on here, though. All right. There we go. Look at this, though. Yeah, desktop is still up. Oh, god damn it. Where is it? This, I think it's a Blu-ray set. Is it DVD or Blu-ray? Blu-ray. So this, it comes with, it's like a special edition Blu-ray. But it comes with the Corleone family tree. That's like something you could actually frame. You got young Vito, older Vito, and older Michael. I don't know if it comes with a younger one of him. And like a little frame that you can put those pictures in. That's so dope. If I can, I'd like to get this edition just because having that Corleone family tree would be super dope. And then there's the other one. It doesn't have like all that stuff, but still, it's on Blu-ray, so you never know. What is this? I'll have to look into that later. There was something else I was going to look up. Now I can't. Oh. This is, if I can find it, I got a really cool. Whoa, what the fuck's going on here? You go away. We'll just do this for now. God. I am beefing it today. I apologize, folks. There we go. I picked this up from the library. It says like the annotated Godfather screenplay. And it's the actual like script kind of thing. That was obviously used for the movie, but within all that, it has like behind the scenes pictures, behind the scenes stories, all that stuff. Is your postal service still on strike? No. And I only know that because this hoodie came through Canada Post, but I'm not sure. I heard something that they're only on like, they're only going to be doing it basically for a little bit. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's check the news on that. Don't start playing. Oh, I hate how so many news sites just like do videos now. Like, just give me the fucking article, you know? Let's try you. You're 4 hours ago. Fuck off. Let's see. Is this only in Calgary? Because that doesn't help me if that's the case. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here it is. The strike is over, but the impact is not. So I'm guessing it's not. I mean, there's going to be a backlog, and some shipments, I guess, are going to probably be like a little delayed. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, it's Christmas, so like shit's going to be delayed regardless. It's just the strike is, I guess, made it a little bit worse. But no, I don't know. It seems like I don't know. I can't remember where I saw that now. I saw something saying that they were like only like coming back to work for like a month or so, but I guess I could be wrong. Canada Industrial Relations Board determined negotiations between the Crown Corporation and the union were in a stalemate and orders employees back to work under their existing contracts. Those contracts have been extended until May to give both sides more time to talk. So yeah, I guess they're not on strike, at least until May, and then there's going to be more negotiations or something. So, but I know I saw my mailman today. So yeah, I don't know. To that question, I'd say no. I'm guessing they're not on strike anymore. I know he did tell me that they're not, like, Canada Post isn't doing Amazon deliveries anymore because Amazon has their own kind of company or like their own drivers now. And then at least where I live, there's a lot of, what do you call it? Like courier services and stuff that like kind of take over those contracts somewhat and like they deliver shit. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm guessing Canada Post isn't on strike anymore. So that's kind of cool. It just might be a little delayed getting stuff. Cause yeah, I don't even know when this was sent, when like this sweater got sent out. I didn't get an email or like a message from them, like, or anything. So who knows? But, on to some exciting stuff. So Christmas, 2 days from now. Well, technically 1 day, 4 hours and 27 minutes. So, but I was looking at my calendar and it said that the first night of Hanukkah is on the 25th of December this month. And unless my calendar's wrong, now I feel like I need to look it up. Excuse me. But if that's the case, that's pretty cool. Yeah, December 25th, 2024. So that's pretty cool because we are going to be doing the holiday hangout as we always do. But this year on like 1 day, on like with one stream, we get to celebrate the first night of Hanukkah and Christmas Day. So, thank you, Alyssa. She just said I was right. So yeah, I don't know. That's just really exciting because it feels like things have aligned in the universe. And, you know, whether you're celebrating Hanukkah or Christmas, or you're in a relationship or a family that does both, like this year, it's just like you get that day where everybody gets to have like a holiday together. I don't know. I just think that's really cool. And I find that it's kind of like adds like a special little factor to the day. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Alyssa says, first time in a long time. It's this late in the month and on Christmas. I wonder when the last time was. I don't think it's been when I've been doing the channel, or maybe it has. I'm not sure. But super cool that it's happening. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, it adds something special to the day. Because those families or those couples that celebrate both, or come from like both backgrounds, you know, it's just like you guys get to celebrate Christmas together, and then that night you get to do the first night of Hanukkah together. That's like, you know, Christmaka. Yeah, pretty much. You get to celebrate Christmaka. You know, it's not a bad deal. You folks can't see it because of like the framing of this and where my chair is and where I'm sitting. All behind me are presents that are wrapped and ready to go under the tree. Yeah. So we're excited for Christmas. I'm excited to do the live stream. I'm thinking I'm going to probably go live at around, I don't know, 12:30, 1-ish. We'll hang out for a bit. And yeah, this year it's going to work a little differently as far as Christmas goes. We're going to have my youngest Christmas evening or like late afternoon. So, I think this is going to be like the first year where I can't tell you what I got for Christmas because I don't know yet. By the time I do the stream, I'll probably have my stocking open, because the rule in our house, if nobody else is up or whatever have you, stockings are okay. You can open your stockings. You show everybody what you got in your stocking after, like when they come downstairs or whatever have you. But all the main presents happen when everybody's awake or when we're all together, and then we open our presents together. So yeah, when we do the live stream, I'll show what I got in my stocking, show you what the big man brought me. And yeah, I'll probably do a post or something on Instagram if I got something that was really cool. I probably did. My lady's awesome. So, one thing that was cool, I'm going to see if I can show it on camera. We got these really cool tags this year. So it's like, you know, mail service, promise next day delivery. And it says like from Santa Claus, North Pole special delivery, Santa's Village from Santa, Santa's North Pole, like, you know, packed by Santa's elves. I don't know. It's just like little tags like that. It's kind of, I don't know. It makes it a little cooler for the holiday. I don't have any near me, but hold on. I can grab them. It's the one good thing about wrapping presents down here. All the stuff is like right behind me, so it's easy. Back in the day, anything from Santa was unwrapped. That's how we knew it was from him. Oh, that's fair. Alyssa, those are cute. Yeah, we saw them in stores, and I don't know, we just thought it was cool. Excuse me. And then they came with like these bigger tags that you can like tie onto stuff. This one is Reindeer Express Worldwide Christmas Delivery. Handled with care, delivered with love. And go back in your home. God, you're going to make me look like an idiot live on the stream. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. And this one, it's like official North Pole delivery service, overnight express. So, you know, it's cool little tags for the stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we ever did like the whole if it's unwrapped, it's from Santa. I remember as a kid coming downstairs and there would be like a gift or two that was unwrapped, but I think that might have just been one of those things because my nan and everybody knew I was going to be up before the sun. So at least it was like, I come downstairs, I get the Sting figure. Actually, that was one of like the unwrapped gifts. So it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, it's unwrapped. You can play with that. And then we'll come downstairs and do everything else. But yeah, I don't know. We've never done the unwrapped stuff from Santa. Kind of wish we thought of that before. But at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of fun for when the kids like get a gift and or like any of us and it says like from Santa, it's fun. My mom was lazy. Man, my mom was too. It didn't matter if it was Christmas or not. I think a lot of the time she did not want to get up. It was one of those things where it's like, look, you can go and do your thing. I think that's when like why the stocking rule kind of came into effect was it was like, hopefully he can just entertain himself for a while before I decide to get up. But no. So like in our house, like, I know my kids are older and everything. Like, fuck, my youngest is 16. I know they don't like actually believe in like, Santa and stuff like that. But like my nan's rule, doesn't matter how old I was, you believe in Santa. When it's Christmas time, you believe in Santa. And that's like our thing too, like we still say like, Santa might bring you something good or whatever, or we tease each other and tell each other that like they're going to be on the naughty list. And like how me and Santa are like, we're super close. So I'll put in a word with him and, he'll put you on the naughty list. You'll get coal for Christmas instead. So yeah, I don't know. Santa represents like the Christmas, like magic and the joy of it all and everything for us. So I guess in a way, Santa is like a very real thing for us. So 16, damn, we're old. When did that happen? Well, I guess that's what happens when you're a teen parent because, all three of my kids were born and everything before I turned 18 because my youngest daughter was born when I was 17 and then pretty much like 2 months later, I turned 18. So yeah, we were teen parents, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where I get to be in my early 30s and like I still have a lot of time left with them, so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of cool in that sense. But yeah. So I don't know. It's one of those things like there's times where it makes me feel a little old because I'm just like, fuck, like my youngest is 16, and there's other people whose youngest at this age are like, 2 or something like that. But then I remember it's like, well, also we had our kids young. We were teen parents. Things happen. I wouldn't take it back for anything. I definitely don't regret it because I get so much more time with them now. And it's not one of those things where they're like 16 and I'm in like my late 40s or something and like still figuring out shit. Excuse me. Andrew, dude, my mom would get us out of bed around 10 p.m. Christmas Eve and had us open everything so she didn't have to get up in the morning. Now that I look at it, my childhood was shit. Well, I mean, that does suck, but at the same time, you still got Christmas gifts. You know what I mean? There's a lot of kids out there who they don't like, I don't know, they don't get shit at all. You know what I mean? Like they're waking up and Christmas and Christmas Eve are the same days. It's like same as any other day of the year. Mom and dad are like still fighting and yelling at each other. Fucking ashtrays full to the brim around the house. Fucking their mom or dad or both are probably drunk as fuck. It's just, yeah, that's not a great situation. So yeah. Alyssa, we've been doing the channel with you. Yeah. Watching and listening to them growing up. Yeah. 100%. Like I've been doing this almost 10 years now, which is crazy to think about, but yeah. I've been doing this for like almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in 2025. In March, actually. So yeah, it's been 10 years of the channel. My youngest would have been 6 when I started doing it, or 5 or 6, depending on the math. So yeah, like they've went from like little kids to now teenagers, and my oldest is an adult. You know, my oldest just turned 21. So, yeah, they've basically grown up with the channel and stuff. Excuse me. And I don't know. I know, like, I probably, like, I don't know. I probably could have taken videos and stuff and like whatever and had them be part of the channel, but I didn't want them to be, only because, like, I don't know. A lot of people on the internet suck, to be honest, and I didn't want to expose my kids to that. And like, yeah, I don't know. Some people could have certain comments or whatever have you, and it's just like, it's different. If somebody wants to come on my channel and say something about me, that's fine. We'll deal with it. But yeah, I didn't want my kids to like have to like go through that or anything. So that's why I never featured them like on the channel, or that's why like people didn't see them or anything like that. So yeah, that's that answer, I guess. But yeah, I can't believe it's been almost 10 years now. And then yeah, so this year, probably around 12:31ish, we'll do the holiday hangout, celebrate Christmas, first night of Hanukkah. And then I don't know, before like Hanukkah's over, I'll probably do another little stream just so we can celebrate another day of Hanukkah together. And yeah, we'll see what happens, because I know what's the plan for the family. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. My youngest has some stuff with her mom's side she'll be doing, and then she comes back Christmas afternoon / evening, and then stays over that night, Boxing Day. Gonna go to my mother-in-law's, have a little Christmas dinner with her. She's a fucking great cook, so I'm excited for that. I don't like turkey unless it's made by her, to be honest. Like, almost everybody that's ever made me turkey, it's always dry and just like, it's fine, but like you need gravy with it. With hers, and I don't know how she does it, but it's just so like tender and juicy, and it's just, it's the best turkey I've ever had. So gonna go do that with her. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up here. And then after the 26th, I'm basically free. Unless my dad decides he wants to do something. So we'll see what happens. Oh, speaking of, what has he sent me? I don't think, what? Oh, I see. He sent me a picture that said like Amelia's shirt, but it's like a power bank thing. And that's because we like to trick each other with gifts. My lady, one year on my birthday, she had bought me the one Walking Dead VR game on PlayStation that I had wanted. But what I opened was a Snakes and Ladders game. And I know, like, the rule is, when you get a gift, you always, like, you got to be thankful for it and everything. But I remember opening it, and I'm like, thank you. And I just kind of, like, slowly looked up at her, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I was so confused. And then she's like, turn it over. So I turned it over, and it was like, turn on the PlayStation. And I kind of knew at that point. But this year I get my revenge. I'm not going to say anything now because I don't know if she's watching this or she will end up watching it. But I will be getting my revenge. Andrew, I can't stand turkey. That's fair. For Thanksgiving, we did stuffed chicken breasts. That sounds delicious. There we go. I think the one stressful thing, and I'll say this, I'll talk about it here because like I've talked about it a little bit on my Instagram or whatever. Me and my dad kind of just got back into contact back in September, and I'm not used to having like extra like communication with other people and stuff like that, or like being like, oh, I got to figure out like what we're doing with like, you know, these other, like my dad or these other people like for Christmas. It's usually like what we do here, and then my mother-in-law's, we go there for dinner or whatever have you. So it's one of those things where now it's like, you know, I have other people that I need to think about in my life, and I have like to like remember to like, you know, communicate with them and talk to them and stuff like that. And it's just when you're not used to doing that, it's like there's times where it feels a little awkward or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out for Christmas. I don't know what we're doing or when we're doing that, but excuse me. Oh, I got to turn the blue screen off for a second. Because I don't think I've shown this on the channel yet. Properties, no. There we go. Edit filters. Turn that off for a second. So, for those that don't know who watches this afterwards or who's ever watching now, I am Georgian Bay Métis. I've been able to trace my family back to like the early 1700s. My family comes from Drummond Island until they were pushed out and came down and landed in the Penetanguishene area. I come from the Longlad family line, the Dussom Claremont family line, and the Beausoleil-Giraud family line. Just family trees are weird because you have like, you know, you can have like the one kind of like one line, but then there's like all these marriages that have happened, and just you end up having like multiple family names or lines that you've come from. But either way, those are mine. But when me and my wife took a very, very snowy trip to Penetanguishene, I was finally able to get this. I don't know if it's going to be on screen. I can kind of see through it, so no, this way. There we go. No, wrong way. There we go. So, for those that don't know, set this back right there, not on the floor. That is the Métis flag. Ontario usually is the blue flag. Alberta, you might see the same one. It's just red instead of blue. Alberta will have a red flag. Excuse me. So yeah, it's one of those things. I am super happy to have that now. Just very like, I don't know. I'm just stoked to finally, I'm going to be rearranging some, not really like any of the layouts of this, but like where I have some posters and stuff. So I'm going to get that flag done up, put my Assassin's Creed one up as well. And yeah, it's going to be sweet, but I'm just so stoked to have that Métis flag now. And I remember where I was going with this. The Métis side comes from my dad, so that's one of the reasons why we like got back in contact with each other, is because I had reached out because I was trying to do more research and everything. And yeah, it's just really it's one of those things that like, I don't know. So when I was a kid, I was told, I remember my mom was married to this guy, and I had mentioned that I was Métis, and he's like, "Oh, that doesn't count. That's half-blood like stuff." Like just like, and that's the same shit that the government tried to say like back in the day with us. So I just like, when you're a kid, that shit like that can affect you. You know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, I guess it doesn't count. Like. But then, like, through a lot of conversations and, like, educating myself more, you know, I realized that's wrong. If you are Métis, you absolutely count. You absolutely matter. And I don't know, reconnecting with all of this feels like I found like this missing piece to my puzzle of like who I am, if that makes any sense. And yeah, it's just been really, I don't know. It's been one of the best things that I've done in my life, because connecting with this, sharing it with my kids, my youngest daughter has like just fully embraced it too. And like seeing her be a part of it and like do so much with it. Like so there's a thing called finger weaving, and you can do it with yarn or whatever. Back in the day before there was loom machines, the Métis sashes would have been done through like finger weaving. Like we showed her how to do it, I think once or twice, and she's like, it's just taken off for her. And it's just been so amazing to see, teaching them how to make bannock and sharing that with them, to now the point of on Christmas, I have to make bannock. And like my daughter is, she can make it on her own now, but she's excited to do it. It's just been a very, very beautiful and very fulfilling like piece of my life to have. And learning more Michif, pretty exciting. Excuse me. I missed some comments. My bad. Andrew, totally understand that. I finally met my cousins in my late 30s. Oh, to like the not being used to like, okay, I got to think of these people as well. Harry Potter type bullying. Dude, you know what's crazy? I've never been super into Harry Potter. I think when I was a kid, I read like the first like 3 books, or I think I read Goblet of Fire, which is the 4th one. But my oldest and my youngest, they're like really into Harry Potter. And then my wife was playing the game Hogwarts Legacy, and just like seeing like the way they talk about stuff, or like, they pick on somebody because they're like half muggle, half wizard, whatever. It very much felt like that exact thing with Métis people. It's like, oh, well, you're like, you're a half breed, so like you don't really count as a wizard. Or like, the muggles will be like, oh, you're a half breed, so you're one of them. So it's like, okay, like on this one side, I don't count because I have this other half to me. And on this side, I don't count because I have the other side's half included in me as well. So it was an interesting thing to see. Now all that stuff is like based from the UK and stuff, so I don't even know if like those people would know what Métis people are, but I don't know. I guess you never know. But no, it's been super, super cool. Excuse me. My dad showed me actually what he got Amelia, like my youngest, and she's gonna be stoked because in her school they have a thing for First Nations, Inuit, and Métis students called the Lodge, and they have like signs on like at the entrances of the school where it says like traditional medicine is used here, so like smudging, which is like burning sage. Some people, I guess it depends. Some people might burn sage, cedar, sweetgrass, and I don't know if they would allow burning the tobacco leaves with all that in the school, but we do here. It's not the same as like smoking a cigarette or anything. But no, like seeing her go to the lodge and then feeling a part of that, learning more about smudging through going to the lodge and being here, and like us having our discussions. And I know a couple weeks ago when she was here, it was really cool because like I was gonna do some like a smudging ritual, and she wanted me to show her how to light it and how to do everything, and it was just, I don't know, it was such a beautiful thing to share with her, and it was so beautiful to watch her like be in the moment, you know what I mean, and like really pay attention and take it in and all that. yeah, I don't know. It's just been such a beautiful thing to reconnect with that side of me. Andrew, or like in Blade. Yeah, that's actually kind of true too. Also, oh, I don't know if I can show it because it's light blue, but we're going to try. This dope bracelet. Hold on. I want to get the full effect here. Edit filters, skadoodles, move you over here. Look at that awesome This was such a beautiful gift that was done for me. Oh, it's just so cool. I love it. Alyssa, that's so awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It's been amazing. And, like having such a supportive wife as well, and her being a part of this journey with me and doing what she can to, educate herself on like different things and, just like do what she can for me to like have information that I need about family members. Like, she came to the library with me one day and like we sifted through all these records and everything to find like, the marriage records and like all of that stuff for so many different family like members. So yeah, it's just been, it's I don't know. It's been one of the best things that I could have done in my life, to be honest. Excuse me. And yeah, it's awesome too, because I remember when I told my kids, like the first time I told them, like, don't whistle at night, they didn't really get it. They were just like, okay, like, I don't know why that would matter, but, it's one of the, without going into like too much detail, it's one of those things, if you whistle at night, it kind of alerts certain negative things, to where you are. You know what I mean? It makes it easier to find you. So that's the thing in our house. We don't whistle at night. When we let Kaiju out, and if it's already dark or it's nighttime out, we go to get her back inside. And you love pirates, matey. I have used that joke on my kids too. It's true though. I do love pirates. They're awesome. Also, you know what? I can't even fucking show it on YouTube. But I have, you know what? Fuck them. We're going to do this super quick. I've had this for a while. I've actually used it in an early short film. Whistle while you work. Nope. Not at night. I'm not working the night shift, I guess. But, boom, and it's gone. That's all I can show. I've already had a live stream get flagged for shit. Now, to make it clear, that does not fire. There is no way for that to be modified so it can fire. It is purely a replica flintlock pistol. Purely replica. And this isn't one of those things where some YouTubers will say stuff and they don't mean it. No, that is purely a replica. There is no way to, make it so it can fire or anything. God, if you haven't had a Fresca in a while, go try one. I haven't had a Fresca in so long, but I'm enjoying that thoroughly. So, going for almost an hour, that's not bad. Shouts out to whoever else is in the stream, by the way. I've noticed that it's, been a different number, but I appreciate it. So what's up? I guess I might have to cut this now. We're almost at an hour. Excuse me. And so what we've been doing is during the day, we watch excuse me. God, that's the only thing about drinking Fresca or carbonated drinks. You get the burps. During the day, we've been watching Christmas movies. Today, we watched Home Alone. We're going to finish that up. And then at night, we call it the Holly Jolly Horror. So we'll watch Silent Night, Deadly Night, or last night it was A Christmas Horror Story. This night, I think we're either going to watch Good Tidings or Christmas Blood. But one of my favorite subgenres within horror is Christmas horror movies. Like Black Christmas, again, like I said, Silent Night, Deadly Night. The one episode of Tales from the Crypt, it's called All Through the House, where the escaped like asylum patient is trying to break into this lady's house and get her. That's my shit. I love Christmas horror. Krampus, I own it. It's so good. I just love Christmas horror movies. I really do. And also, like, I feel like we've gotten away from Christmas having a bit of a scary element, you know, like, God damn it, what's the song? The most wonderful time of the year. It says, like, there'll be scary ghost stories and tales from the glories of Christmases long, long ago. We don't tell each other ghost stories at Christmas anymore. You know what I mean? Make Christmas scary again. It can be fun. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But I'm going to get out of here now. I will be back on the 25th. Andrew and Alyssa, I will text one of you to let you know for sure what time I'm doing it. So it'll either be the window I'm looking at is 12:30 to 1ish. So if that works for you guys. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really do appreciate it. I love you both very, very much. I hope you guys have a great holiday. I'm going to be saying this to you in less than 2 days at this point. But I want to say it now. You know what I mean? I put it out there. Give the Poochie some love for me. Give him a couple treats, maybe. You know? You guys have plans Christmas Day. That's okay. Well, one, it sucks because we don't get to hang out at that time. But I love the fact you guys have plans on Christmas Day. That's good. I like it when people I care about get to do something that hopefully makes them happy. And maybe you get to spend it with some friends or some loved ones. Alyssa, hugs and love to you and the fam. Yes, and to you, always. You guys and the pooches, give them tons of belly scritches and treats for me. So yeah. And as always, I got to say my sign-offs. Stay undefeated against the bad days, folks. I know, especially during the holidays, it can feel a little bit harder. A lot of us have been there. So if you're going through it right now, trust me, you're not alone. Other people have been through it or are going through it. There was a time, honestly, my Christmases weren't filled with, getting to spend time with my kids all day and like all this other stuff. So I'm very thankful for what I have right now. Just keep pushing past through those rough times and those bad days. And, it does get better. I promise. So yeah. And, it's worth it. We need you in this world. You're more than enough. If you ever feel like you're not, go and look in the mirror and just straight up tell yourself, look at your reflection and just say, you are enough. You are loved. I know it sounds corny, but you say that shit like you're confronting that negative side of you. So, all my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird. I love you. Be good. Kick shishaki.